I mean, I'm a chick and I only play chicks. I haven't played a guy yet.
So what exactly is your business?
You know how people flip houses? Well, I flip clothes. Boom! Dollar bills, y'all.
Hi. So what's your relationship to fashion? Are you into secondhand clothing and vintage clothing as well?
Yeah, I mean, I'm into it. I'm not like religious about it or anything, but right before I actually met Sophia, I had brunch with her and I thought it would be fun to like try and go vintage shopping to find something to wear because like I didn't have anything that I'd want to wear to meet her anyway, so I was gonna have to buy something and I was like, I should do some like vintage stuff. And it was pretty successful. It's actually pretty easy to find things that work well, but I don't know fashion that well.
And how weird is it to play someone who, actually exists and a character who's based on a real person who's also an executive producer on the show?
Yeah, it's tricky because you don't want to offend her and you want to make her happy and you want her to be proud and excited about the show, but you also can't think about those things. And as an actor, you always try to make the characters real in some respect. So I think for me, it wasn't any different than just a normal character that I approached it like that.
And how much creative leeway did the showrunners have? Is it really based on the book, or are there some ways the story goes that are...
Well, I think that, the book is more of like a how-to guide, like how she became successful and like tips and tricks on how to maybe do that yourself or like be a girl boss, whereas the show is more about her life and like where she started and how she got to where she is now and what happened along the way and what kind of person she is. So it's, it definitely takes place over all the, you get to discover all the things that happened to the real life Sophia, but there are a lot of fictional things that were created just for the purposes of, entertainment.
And how would you say the comedy-drama ratio is on the show?
There's more drama than I thought there would be, to be honest with you, but I think it's a good payoff for the show. It's good to see her struggle and for it to be funny and for it to be entertaining, but at the same time, you want to care about her, and the only way to do that is to see, like, all the deep, dark craziness that was, kind of torturing her at one point or another, So it's about her overcoming all of those not necessarily fears, but those obstacles.
And speaking of deep and dark, yesterday you mentioned that your character is at times unlikable, and on the other hand, there's a lot of complicated male characters on TV. Is it time for more quote-unquote nasty women?
Yeah. Well, it's just, I mean, I'm a chick and I only play chicks. I haven't played a guy yet. But for me, I like to play the people who are complex and complicated, where you get to do all the stuff, not just like the likable stuff. So it's important for me that those characters do exist, and my preference is that they exist in plenty, so that there's, parts for all of us to explore. But I think I'd like to see more of it. I'm happy to be doing it myself, though, so I don't really need to see that much more of it, but it would be nice.
And who would you recommend Girlboss to? Like, could you say, okay, if you like this show, then you probably should check it out?
Oh, that's a good question. It's so hard. Originally, when I read the first episode of the show, I was like, okay, it's like a Kimmy Schmidt kind of thing. But then I was like, okay, it's nothing like Kimmy Schmidt. And then I was like, okay, well, it's from the people of like 30 Rock. So maybe if you like 30 Rock, then. But I think it's its own entity, really. And I think everyone's just got to give it a shot. And some people will like it, and some people won't. But just give it a fair shot. I think anyone and everyone.
Personally, what's your favorite TV show at the moment?
My favorite TV show at the moment? Oh, it's really hard. I've been watching so much reality television that I feel like my brain is fried and I'm turning into like a stupid person. So I need to not say any of the reality television that I'm watching.
No, you can.
No, I can't.
Right.
No, but I've been talking a lot about Santa Clarita Diet because I just binge watched that, which I think is brilliant and really well done and very funny. So I'll go with that for now.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Underestimate me. I've got it all.